Hello and welcome, I'm Mystical, this is Mystical Gaming and we are back into Watcher Realms. Now today I'm going to go over healing effect, what it is, who gets it, how it benefits people, that sort of stuff. Now I knew early on that healing effect affected the amount of healing done. It was done by the person doing the healing as opposed to the person receiving the healing. There was a very big difference there. You couldn't just put your tanks in a lot of healing effect gear and expect them to get better heals. They wouldn't. That isn't how healing or healing effect worked. It was the healing done. So who benefits from it? Well, healers benefit from it because clues in the title, they're healers and they do healing. So they benefit from it a lot. And the other thing about healing effect is that it has diminishing returns apparently. I've not really tested that out yet, but I think I'm going to at some point and start working out a way to find like the sweet spot. Which means for a small amount at the beginning, you'll get a much larger return than you will by the time you stacked a lot of healing effect. You'll get a much lesser return of it. So that's the diminishing return side of it. But the first time I sort of realised where else you could use it other than healers was our female paladin here. So she has healing as an auto attack. Every 8 seconds, the next attack grants defense-based healing to one nearby ally. Boom. And I realised that when she was healing, if she had a little bit of healing effect on there, the healing would be greater. So that was it, and that was very much early game stuff. And as you can see, we haven't used her recently, so there you go. But she did have a very small amount of healing effect on there, and that just tested the theory out. So I was happy with anyone doing healing. And recently, I've got thinking now. Well, maybe who else uses healing? So here's Wrath, and we stripped all the gear off him, and we stripped all gear off him, and there's his skills. Now his ultimate's maxed out, and there he's awakened 5. So when heavy blow is triggered, he blows his ultimate. The hero restores HP equal to 30% of the total damage dealt. Right. So he is doing healing. Theoretically now we should see him heal when his ultimate triggers, or not theoretically, he will heal when his ultimate triggers. There goes his ultimate. And now we are healing. High end of 2000, 1084, 2006, 2000 again. So he is healing, depending on what he hits for, depends on how much he heals for. We get 30% of that. And we can see the heals coming through. So if we put healing effect gear on him, this should increase. Right, now as you can see, we've got healing effect, we've got 43 healing effect now put on, and we've just gone for basic pieces, no sets, just with healing effect straight on them. Now, remember, his heal restores HP equal to 30% of the total damage dealt, so the more damage you put on him, or the more damage he produces, larger the heal. So we haven't changed the damage he's doing, and he's doing no damage. We are just hoping to see a slight uptick in the healing that he receives from his ultimate. There we go, back on the boss. I'm just waiting for his ultimate to tick over, and when that's triggered, you should then see the uptick in healing. 39. So I'd say this is an uptick in the healing, because last time it low end was about 900 and something, and now his low end is about 1200. So there is an uptick in the healing he gives himself, simply because he's now got a little bit of healing effect on his gear. There's another epic fighter. Here he is, here's Gluttony. Again, no gear, no artifacts, skills, ultimate. Rips and kills one enemy in range with teeth. If the target is an elite or a boss, deals 800 damage instead. After casting the skill, recovers 50% of max HP. So let's chuck him in and we'll have a look. Gluttony is a much easier test for us. We haven't got all these attacks going on. We'll have the one attack and the one heal, and it is of his HP, and his HP is not going to change. So we know precisely what he's going to heal for, and we'll know if there's an uptick. So here comes his ultimate, if he doesn't die first. 15,800 quick heal for himself. Now that is based on his HP, so as long as we don't change his HP, we're hoping to see an uptick of 15,800. Now again, no set bonus, nothing else has changed, just got 43 healing effect. Now we've got Greed down attacking the boss. Remember last time we hit his ultimate went off, and then we got ourselves a 15,868, I think it was, heal. So this time we're hoping to see a bit more than that. Now we've only got 43, There we go, 21,000. So it's gone up by nearly 6,000 just for having 43 healing effect on us, which is nothing. You can easily get that on a sub-stat without any worries whatsoever. When you start having a look through your heroes to see who else heals, now there are heroes I haven't got, so primarily, there he is, there's the man himself, or beast himself, and there we go. There's his passive, restores 3% max HP for every 7 crit hits landed. Well, if you had a little bit, and I'm not saying gear him in it, I am saying maybe if your gear had healing effect on there, is it wise to dismiss it just because the healing effect on there is not primarily a attackive stance or an attackive piece? Would you take it? I would think maybe now I might. There are champions here who are going to benefit from it, and then when you start going through, the next person is Volker. You think, well, hang on, this could work really well because there's a passive. Each basic attack launched by the hero restores 4% HP. And each basic attack launched by allies restores 1% HP. So, we get a Volker. No gear, no artifacts. We're happy. Just to make everything fair, I've stripped off the gear from Wrath, and I've stripped off the gear from Gluttony, so they're all naked as well. And we'll have a quick look. So this is now the guild boss. Back in here, there's Volker, healing for 1,579. Gluttony, he's healing for 317. There's Wrath, and he's healing for 297. There they are, all ticking along, healing quite nice. So again, here's Volker. She's in no set bonus, and we've managed to pump her healing effect up to a massive 55 without doing anything. So I'm going to chuck them back in. Here's Volker, 1,500. So that has had a jump. Just that 55 healing effect has now jumped her healing by the best part of 700. So we were 317 before, and we're still 307. Here's Wrath, 297, still 297. Their healing hasn't gone up because of the healing she's doing. When we have a look at Volker's skill, and each ally's basic attack launched by allies restores. So we've got to wait for the ally to do the basic attack. So get back to our allies. There's Wrath. Now in no set bonus and just healing effect going all the way down, and on 49 healing effect. Gluttony now the same, healing effect, healing effect, healing effect, no other stats, 43 healing effect. 2,200, there we go. 317, over 100 extra, then 29, there we go, well over 100 extra. That is just from very small amount of healing effect, and for having Volker on the team. Don't forget, she's the one that's allowing them to heal off their basic. Now, should you have full stats on them, then you'd see a much greater healing effect from them. But as it is, this is just a small amount of stats going in, so the jump isn't that good. But I still think it's a considerable jump. And there's Gluttony's heal, 21,000. Now, if we we've geared Gluttony up, and he has got HP percent, HP percent, HP percent, healing effect 0. But we have got a bear piece over here with no rolls on it, and we've got a bear piece over here. This is from the Salvation set, so next time round on the chest piece, we'll swap over the chest piece. The only thing that we added is 25 healing effect. Now he's actually got some HP in him. Let's put Volker down, let's put Gluttony down. Now Gluttony's healing for 850. And that is all from Volker. That's all Volker, that's what she's passed off to him, and he's healing for this 1%, I think, something like that. So he heals for 850 normally. Let's just have a look at his big heal at the end. His ultimate, 42,000, then back to the 800. So the only thing we've done now is we've added 25 healing. So we were getting 850 from the Volker. Nearly 200 extra healing just by having 25 healing effect in us. And we could easily get that on the substat from somewhere. Now I'm not saying gear up your champions to put healing effect on them, It's just interesting to see where it comes from and what attaches to it. Now, his big heal last time was what, 42,800? Nearly 10,000 more. About 9,000 more, easily 9. And he's an extra 200 every attack. So next time we're doing Immortal Codex, come around and we've got this Conqueror here, you might want to consider, as well as running your Volker, that there is a touch on, say, gear out or put down as a main stat or a place or something like that. But you might want to consider that healing effect isn't actually as bad as it's made out to be. Okay, thank you very much for your time. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've learned something from it. I certainly didn't know that I could increase Volker's healing from everyone. That was a little bit of knowledge for me, and I'll see you on the video again soon. Thank you for your time. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers and goodbye.